Today I have brought you an interesting story of a doctor who has murdered 15 of his patients officially and has overestimated 250 victims in his name. The twisted tale of Dr. Harold Shipman, a serial killer in white coat. This is 5-minute stories. And let's get started. One of the most successful serial murderers in history is Dr. Harold Shipman, a British general practitioner who was born in Nottinghamshire, England, in 1946. He had an ordinary upbringing as part of a working-class household and went on to study medicine at Leeds University before graduating with honors in 1970. Throughout his professional journey, Shipman established himself as a doctor with an unwavering commitment to his patients' well-being. Following his residency training days, he started practicing as a family physician close to Manchester, specifically in the Hyde Township area, where he began making regular visits for consultations with utmost diligence, regularly exercised throughout the years thereon. Appreciated and esteemed by the community for going beyond conventional methods of medical care, he set foot in sickbeds that would normally be unreachable due to their condition. Despite this portrayal of exceptional empathy and consideration towards humanity's most vulnerable members, it is now known that Shipman committed treacherous acts against those who put their trust in him, using both position and professionality wrongly, resulting in patient losses. Kathleen Grundy, a well-off widow of 70 years old, was the first victim of Shipman's malevolence. As per her death declaration that was signed by Shipman himself, she died of age-related causes in June 1998 at her own house. Nevertheless, Kathleen's offspring became doubtful when they stumbled upon their mother's last will and decided to get another examination done on the corpse, which ultimately revealed lethal doses of diamorphine, a potent pain reliever, as the cause of Kathleen's sudden passing. Upon Grundy's passing, the authorities delved into Shipman's wrongdoing and found that he had tampered with medical files to mask his killing spree. His tactic consisted of injecting older females with deadly drug dosages before forging their documents in a way that made it seem as though they died naturally. He was eventually indicted for taking 15 lives, but some believe he may have ended up snuffing out about 218 beings throughout his career path. In October 1999, Shipman's trial began and lasted for about 6 months. Despite his initial not guilty plea, the evidence presented against him was overwhelming. Consequently, after a period of time had passed since he first denied any wrongdoing, it became clear that he was responsible for 15 counts of murder in addition to 1 count of forging documents. The presiding judge concluded that he should be sentenced to life imprisonment without eligibility for parole, while also permanently revoking his medical license from him. The infamous incident involving Shipman left the entire world in shock, resulting in serious concerns being raised about how doctors are monitored and held accountable. The occurrence also emphasized a greater need to thoroughly investigate unanticipated deaths while implementing more extensive oversight of medical professionals. The Shipman effect. The Shipman Inquiry Report led to significant changes in standard medical procedures. Doctors reported changes in their dispensing practices, with many becoming reluctant to overprescribe pain medication for fear of legal action. This may have led to underprescribing. The report also recommended changes to death certification practices, which were subsequently implemented. Perhaps the most significant change was the move away from single doctor general practices to multiple doctor general practices, as the report highlighted the need for greater safeguarding and monitoring of doctors' decisions. The Shipman case also had an impact on the forms needed for a cremation in England and Wales. Presently, Mention of Shipman instantly evokes connotations associated with malpractice within medicine alongside monumental breaches of trust. These changes were made directly as a result of the Shipman case and its findings. Keeping a check on the noble profession. This is 5-Minute Stories. Do hit the like button if you like the video. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for more such content.